Okay, we're going to look at the verb ir. Ir means to go in Spanish. I have it conjugated for you on the board right here, and I'm going to go through it, pronounce it for you, give you some examples, and then I'll even ask you some questions to give you a chance to practice it. So ir, to go. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. One more time. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. So ir is obviously going to be used to talk about where you're going. I've got some examples here on the board, and then I'll give you some questions that you can try and answer. So maybe I'm going to the library. I could say voy a la biblioteca. Literally, I go or I am going to the library. We're going to the house. Vamos a la casa. We're going to the house. She's going to the auditorium. Ella va al auditorio. And then they're going to the gymnasium. Ellos van al gimnasio. You notice that these here are different from these right here. That's because when you go to a masculine place, the a and the l combine to become one word, and they become all. So ella va, all is the combination of a and l. So anytime if you ever find yourself writing that when you're going to a place, just erase it really quick and change it to all, and you're good. So I'm going to give you some questions now and give you a chance to practice. But before I ask you the questions, I just got to give you a little bit of information. Earlier in the other videos that I made, you've learned the word where in the question, where are you from? De donde eres? Donde meaning where. We're going to use a different way to say where in these questions because we're no longer saying where, but rather we're saying to where. So donde is where, like de donde eres? Where are you from? A donde is the word you're going to use when you're asking somebody where they're going because you're actually asking them to where are they going. In the answer, they're going to be using that to say they're going to a certain place. So here's 3 questions for you. I'll give you a chance to write down your answers, and then we can check them. ¿A dónde vas para comer? So to where, literally, to where do you go to eat? Where do you go to eat? ¿A dónde va José para hablar con el maestro? Where does José go to talk to the teacher? And then lastly, ¿a dónde van tú y tus amigos para cantar? Where do you and your friends go to sing? Take a second to answer those, then I'll put the answers up here. All right, let's take a look and see if you got some good answers here. First question, ¿a dónde vas para comer? Where do you go to eat? Maybe you go to your house. Voy a mi casa. I go to my house. Voy a la cafetería. I go to the cafeteria. The yo would be optional here. You could say yo voy if you wanted to. ¿A dónde va José para hablar con el maestro? Where does he go to talk to the teacher? Va a la clase, maybe. He goes to class. Or va a la oficina. He goes to the office. And you could put José here for he, José goes, or él for he goes if you wanted to. ¿A dónde van tú y tus amigos para cantar? Maybe to the auditorium. So since I'm asking where do you and your friends go, you're going to respond with we go. So that'd be vamos. You could say nosotros vamos, or mis amigos y yo vamos, or just vamos al auditorio. Notice I have all here because auditorium is masculine. It's el auditorio. So a plus l equals all. If you have any other questions, let me know.